Morning, everyone. It's Pastor Colin with your daily word. This week we're talking about wisdom and how the psalmist and the psalter looks at wisdom. I'm going to read Psalm 36 for you today, but know that there's a concept within not just the Psalms and the wisdom Psalms, but in wisdom literature in general. That's this idea of the fear of God or the fear of the Lord. It's referenced not only in the Psalms and this Psalm, Psalm 36 in particular, but also in Ecclesiastes and Job. Ecclesiastes says that the beginning of wisdom is the fear of God. In Job recognizes that the fear of God is what the beginning of what it means to be wise is, definitionally. And most of the time when we talk about the fear of God, we make a caveat or add a little extra to it and say, well, what that really means is reverence. It doesn't necessarily mean to be afraid of God. And I think that's true. I think that's right, but the fear of God isn't just simple reverence. It's something more, something that Job certainly points out, something that Ecclesiastes certainly points out, and something here in the Psalms, and particularly today in Psalm 36, draws our attention to. That it's not simple reverence. We can revere any number of things, but the reverence of God or the fear of God is to the highest point, to the highest degree. Because to fear God is to recognize who God actually is: holy, other, above us, overseer, powerful, creator of all things. And in some ways that's a comfort, but it's also a shocking reality, especially in light of the ways that we try to fix ourselves or fix the world or fix one another. The fear of God forces us to see that in some ways we are helpless and dependent on one another, and certainly dependent on God. It snaps us back into reality. The fear of God isn't just the way that we worship. It's the beginning of wisdom because it makes us recognize who we truly are and who God is, who God created us to be, and who God is for all eternity, who we are in our humble state, who God is in a state we don't even quite understand. That's the fear of God. And to recognize that, to see the world through that lens, makes us wise. So hear this, Psalm 36, this understanding of what it means to be wise and to have the fear of God. I have a message from God in my heart concerning the sinfulness of the wicked. There is no fear of God before their eyes. In their own eyes they flatter themselves, too much to detect or hate their sin. The words of their mouth are wicked and deceitful. They fail to act wisely or do good. Even on their beds they plot evil. They commit themselves to a sinful course and do not reject what is wrong. Your love, O Lord, reaches to the heavens. Your faithfulness to the skies. Your righteousness is like the highest mountains. Your justice like the great deep. You, Lord, preserve both people and animals. How priceless is your unfailing love, O God. People take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house. You give them drink from your river of delights. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light. Continue your love to those who know you, your righteousness to the upright in heart. May the foot of the proud not come against me, nor the hand of the wicked drive me away. See how the evildoers lie fallen, thrown down, not able to rise. Friends, have the fear of God before your eyes this week. That is, remember who you are and who God truly is. God be with you. Amen.